ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהכל נהיה בדברו. It is after the building of the golden calf. The Almighty has forgiven the Jewish people for having done that. There comes a new instruction of the Almighty. Build me a sanctuary, God says. Ve'asu li mishkan, ve'shachanti betocham, and I will dwell among you. Our ancestors then built a tabernacle in the desert that will accompany them throughout the 40 years of sojourn to the promised land. Eventually, this will really become the Beit HaMikdash. The tabernacle, the Mishkan, is the forerunner of the Beit HaMikdash that will be situated in Jerusalem and become the holiest site for the Jewish people. One goes to the western wall, which is the remnant of the Beit HaMikdash, and offers prayers, because according to our traditions, all prayers have to come through the Beit HaMikdash and they go heavenward. So we're in the closest place to the Beit HaMikdash. There were 7 days of preparations, and on the 8th day, Moshe ordains, sanctifies, consecrates the Kohanim, Aaron and his sons. And they offer sacrifices to the Almighty. And then the oldest sons, Nadav and Abihu, come forward with incense. They offer incense, and a great tragedy happens. Fire comes down from heaven and consumes them. Why was that so? Who knows? Many a time I've thought, maybe in a very innocent way we think that you make a mistake and you offer a sacrifice. You give a gift to God. You offer a prayer, and everything is forgotten. Maybe it isn't so. There are some things that are very serious. Actually, the sacrifices were only for errors that one committed without intention. But if you violate something with all purpose and you know exactly what you're doing, no sacrifice will help. Maybe this is the reason, maybe, why the sons of Aaron died then, to show that the Beit HaMikdash, or the Mishkan, as it was in the very beginning, is not going to erase everything. Our rabbis offer many explanations for that. One of them is, maybe the sons of Aaron had drunk wine before. They came slightly high to the sacrifices. Why did they do that? Maybe they wanted to enhance their spiritual thinking or feeling through some kind of drug. And the teaching is, don't do that. Actually, it's the sacrifice that is supposed to elevate you spiritually and emotionally, not any drug, not any alcohol that you are going to imbibe before. As a matter of fact, they base that on the fact that the Torah says right away that a Kohen cannot come drunk into the Beit HaMikdash. He cannot come to offer a sacrifice when he is in that state. Another reason they give is maybe that Nadav and Abihu must have felt, who are these two old people, Moshe and Aaron? They should retire already. Let the younger people take over. And they started deciding matters of law in their presence. You know, it happens in every generation. Younger people think that they're smarter, that they know more. In our own age, you have a smartphone. Maybe you have difficulties with it, but give it to a 6-7-year-old. He knows exactly what to do with it. As a matter of fact, don't give it to him because he's going to change everything in that smartphone. Younger people think that they're smarter. Could be. But we also know, maybe they're faster. Maybe their reflexes are very good. But a sage, what one learns through experience, cannot be replaced by the velocity with which one decides things. So maybe this was their error, whatever it was. It just points to something very important. We think we understand everything, but there are many things in this world we don't understand. And maybe one of those things is the death of the two sons of Aaron, because according to our rabbis, they were spiritually maybe on a higher level even than Moshe and Aaron. So I tell you, are you still fortunate that you have a father? A mother? Did you ever tell your father you don't know what you're talking about? Be very careful. Don't say it, because your father probably knows much more than you do. Your grandfather knows a lot. Not only that, every human being knows a lot. Treat everybody with respect. treat everybody with understanding, and thereby you will become a better human being.